someone lose on their own map. So I'm interested to see if he thinks he can basically out-act his opponent in a short period of time, or is it just more he's more convinced that he's just more accurate in that type of speed pool. So I'm interested to see why he also picked it. It's going to be a good match regardless, but I'm interested to see why you're going from tech, then you're going to much slower ACC.
Yeah, and we're starting out with like quite the difference in accuracy. Flor is holding a 98.3 in this intro. Now this is not super fast, but this is still pretty ridiculous ag.
That is, I mean, it's a point, what, 7.7 difference right now? That's a hell
difference. This is Blocky's pick.
And the funny thing is, I mean, we're not behind or anything. I mean, this is literally he just out-acting him very hard right now.
The difference is getting smaller, so Flor is like dropping a little bit, and meanwhile Blocky is climbing. But this, honestly, a score difference of 0.4%, which is what we're at right here. Around 98% that's a lot. That's a huge difference. It gets so difficult squeezing out these last percentages because you can't hit higher than a 115. It's just like not possible. So you just have to eliminate low cuts, and that is really difficult to do.
I'm watching his stacked cuts. His stacked accuracy is very good. Even on his slanted angles, he's 113, 114, 115, all of them. So I can understand why he's carrying the advantage right now, especially we're at about a 0.5 difference, and Lil Blocky's going to have to pick it up. I mean, and here's the thing, he's not acting bad. I mean, he's actually acting quite well.
He's also climbing. Also climbing. That's also very important to say, right? So the beginning was probably a little bit under, like, his PB, I would say. Sometimes you take a bit to get into a map. The offset is pretty high. Maybe that is also could be an issue. We've seen that before. In tourneys, it's pretty bad getting the wrong offset because you can't just quit out and fix it.
My favorite thing about tournament play, Ixon, is always about holding those nerves in and being able to just compete and being able to try to PB. You get those shaking hands and you can't mess up. So I love to see people compete. And it looks like Lil Blocky's actually still climbing.
It's still climbing, yes. From the beginning, like the accuracy difference. And here's a little tidbit that, for our viewers, we have a little graph that shows us the score difference. The score difference started out huge and it's getting smaller by the second. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's not gonna be quite enough because like the map is almost over. How much longer do we have? We have 5 seconds. Yeah,
we have about 5 seconds.
That's definitely not enough. But we ended up with a score difference of 0.23%. That's frankly not that much. As in the beginning where we had like most players go for like 450 milliseconds reaction time.
Yeah, I mean, for that type of level, usually it's between about 450 to about 470, 475. And I think that's a good move on his part, just because he seems pretty comfortable. I mean, he just held a 98.06, but let us go right into the next map. We're going to be playing. They're going to be playing Darkness Overload made by Camellia, mapped by Null Animations.
Yeah, and right here in the beginning, the intro is in favor of Blocky here. This super slow stream-ish part seems to be very much in his wheelhouse. But I gotta say, the swings from Flor are very satisfying to watch. These are some very, very chill swings.
You can tell he has definitely practiced a lot on his optimized swings. I mean, they're not over swinging. I mean, even though Lil Blocky is acting out of his ass right now, he has a 0.3 lead, and it's just exactly what you said. Lil Blocky definitely has the advantage, but Flor swings are very addictive to watch.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. A bit more wrist heavy than the swings from Blocky, even though that might be a camera thing as well. Kind of hard to tell. But now as the map picks up, you can see that the score difference is actually like completely equalized, and suddenly the scores are completely equal. Sliders come in and suddenly Flor is in the lead again.
Yeah, and oh my god! They're neck and neck. This is
really close.
This is amazing. I love seeing this.
And there is a miss. Miss by Flor. Bad cut on an upswing.
Oh.
And is there another miss? I think there is another miss. Yes. Again, upswing. A bit late on that. Missed the dot. On the crossovers, we can see Blocky also missing, but still, Flor has one miss more. That brings Blocky in the lead.
I mean, it's still. I mean, here's the thing. Flor can still. It's not a bad percentage where he can't climb up, but he really has to hope that Blocky starts acting down. But I don't think Blocky's going to make that mistake.
Yeah, we are halfway through. There's still quite a bit of map left, so things are not yet decided. We have the intro part again. We know Blocky is a little bit advantageous on this part. I think the outro is the same thing, but you can see the chart visualizer. The biggest block, basically spam, is gonna come after this calm part. So there's like a lot of opportunity to miss, lots of opportunity to get back at a bad act. So,
and if you keep on watching, Flor is acting up, and I'm not gonna lie. Since you said his swings are so addicting to watch, they really are. They are so smooth and optimized. It's ridiculous.
It is really, really nice. Very, very calm and controlled. I'm actually not seeing a lot of curve either. On some of these swings, you can see a little bit. These are very optimized swings, definitely. So lots of doubles here. Here comes the div spike.
He's within 0.1, and they're closing in. This is getting close.
Yes, he actually overtook Blocky here. And the reason, again, was sliders and windows. He's just better at that. It's probably the controlled nature of his swings that just give him the advantage there. And this is really, really close. But again, there is a slight outro. Maybe the outro makes a difference. But none of these players can miss now. If you miss, you lost.
It's 0.02. This is so close. This is so close.
40 more seconds to go.
Oh my god.
There's still one last div spike, I believe, before we get into the end.
Lil Blocky has to act up. Does he have enough? Does he have enough to overtake Flor? Flor's
really difficult because Flor is still acting better. Look at that accuracy. Is a 0.1 ahead now. There's the outro, and even if Blocky is better here, I'm not seeing him gain, I don't know, like 0.2% here. That's not gonna happen.
I'm not gonna lie, what a fantastic act up from Flor. That was very impressive to watch. He came down from about 0.3, 0.4 to take that.
And just to note, the score difference is still almost 4,000 points. So, you know, he could have almost missed again. Almost, he could have. That blows my mind. You have like probably 50 seconds max to between reps. So the map is starting again. I'm not sure. Oh, we have 90 seconds. Oh, 90 seconds. Can you do 90 seconds, Grams?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I can handle this.
Yeah, okay, that's nice. So we are seeing the map again. I do not know if this is a replay or a play again because like TA didn't work. Gonna wait until we get the information if what exactly is going on.
Well, starting off the match right now, it looks like Flor is in the lead with about a 0.3 tenths of a lead. So he's acting the beginning very well again. Is very optimized swing. I haven't seen anything under a 111 from him yet. Blocky is slowly starting to fall down.
Interesting part though. Last time the roles were reversed. Blocky was at 98% in the intro.
Well, I'm interested to see if it's just the tech aspects of this or the angle cuts, because you're absolutely right. I think what you stated but last time is that he had lower lane cuts and he acted very well and then dropped. It just looks like this time Flor is really taking it to him, and he, even though they're both dropping, he is still holding a 0.3, 0.35 lead on him.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blocky missed already.
Oh no, and he did
twice.
Oh, no.
Twice even. That is very, very bad.
That's unfortunate.
I'm trying to remember what the percentages were at. Was it like a 96.23 for Flor? I think it was. Something around that.
Right now, even though Flor is dropping an act, he's holding about a 96.8. Blocky would have been holding about a 96.45. That's where they kind of were, but that miss, I mean, Blocky has to hope that Flor misses twice. And even if he misses twice, we know Flor can act up from that. So this may be all that she wrote for now. Hopefully Blocky can act up.
It's just like if Flor just combos, it's not gonna be enough. Like that accuracy, 96.8, is really good.
He doesn't even look like he's swinging hard, but he's probably not. Those swings are beautiful to watch. They really are.
It's really nice to watch. I think part of it is also that the stream is incredibly smooth. Yes. That also helps. Blocky's stream, I think, is 30 FPS. But still, you know, it's the swings themselves are really, really good. By the way, we have gotten info that this replay is not a player replay, but rather a basically a technical replay because EA died last time. So this will not count towards like anyone's replay. It's just basically as if they're playing it for the first time.
And I mean, here's the thing. I mean, Blocky was just acting up. I mean, if Flor misses, it looks like he would probably be at like around a 96-1 or 96. So he's got to really hope for about, I'm just doing the math really fast. He needs to hope for about 2 misses. And I just, watching Flor swing, I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
I honestly think 2 misses would not be enough. I don't think. I think he would need 3 misses at least.
And I do have to admit, on Flor's, I love Flor's banners. Flor's banners are amazing, by the way, everybody. Big fan of the banners in the background.
Maybe it's the banners that make the difference.
Yes.
And another miss for Blocky.
No. Oh no, Blocky. And here's the thing, you called it. You said, you know, maybe not for this map, for the next map, that the crossovers are going to be a problem. And if he's already having issues with the crossovers here, ooh, that next map may be scary for him.
It really might be. They're a little bit slower, but still, it's not. It doesn't bode well. So the score difference. Let's check this out. Is, oh lord, that's almost 20,000.
Yes,
that is quite the difference.
That is a lot.
3 misses would be around 12K. So.
But obviously, he picked this map for a certain reason. We were trying to figure out why before, but now we're starting to see Flor's swings are very consistent, very accurate. And, you know, I feel like this is going to play into his wheelhouse, which actually Lil Blocky currently has a very large lead. But then
yeah,
again,
the bottom lane was just better for him. I wonder if the additional arm he uses is just advantageous there.
But that lead is shrinking very fast, and they're within a 10th. They're even, and oh my God, Flor has taken the lead, and
that was
wow,
quite the fast climb there.
Fast climb, sir, is an understatement. That was lightning fast. That happened within about 2 to 3 seconds, and now he has a 0.25 lead on Lil Blocky. Flor really showing the consistency right now.
And we only have a minute to go, and both players dropping down below that 96, both missing.
Oh my God! And this is crazy. They're both within a 10th again.
And Blocky, I think, missed again.
He did. He did. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Zayden, so how unfortunate.
And immediately gave up afterwards. So this is not really like the map is also basically over. I would usually say let's focus on Flor here, but we have like 20 seconds to go. So
I mean, here's the thing: he has a replay. He has to use, you know, unless he feels like he can't beat Flor, but he has the replay to use.
Honestly, with a miss, it should be possible, right? Like, I mean, Flor did miss, and there's a chance that he might miss again, especially on that ending, which, okay, Blocky missed at that end, but it didn't really matter. Like, there was not really something that made any difference whatsoever.
See Blocky pull this map off.
I would also love it.
Anything to get to an Olaf map or an RF Caps map. I would love to see another 2-2 tie going in, but we're going in live right now, and Little Blocky with a little lead again, but we saw before that that lead disappeared immediately.
Yeah, that doesn't last for a long time. Also, I think this time around the lead was not as big. But both players are actually acting up quite fast around. So things are a lot more balanced.
And it looks like right now there's only a 10th in between them, which is very good. Blocky's acting very well. They're even. Oh my god. This is good. This is, like I said, this was even before, and even with the misses, it was even.
This really might have been an offset thing for Blocky in that case. Last time the misses happened in one of these dodge rolls. I think the players bad cut because they had to move their upper body to the left or something.
But it looks like Flor is holding that lead now. He's got a 0.3. I think Blocky actually, on the triple, he actually got a low cut on one of those blocks. So that hurt him a good amount. And now Flor is just acting up at this point. There's a significant lead, probably around 0.5. And Blocky has some work to do.
Yeah, this looks really good for Flor right now. And this is exactly what I said, right? Get like one bad accuracy hit and immediately your score just goes down the drain. And I think I'm seeing a miss for Blocky here.
And you're and you called it, and it's like you can see into the future.
I saw the combo thing go rather the score go down, and I was like, that looks like a miss.
I'm still gonna call you a future predictor because that's what I saw in my eyes. He called it, but you know, unfortunately for Blocky, Flor full comboed 96-8-2, very a solid.